Okay, you've probably seen this before. Hi folks, by the way. Good morning. This is my bit of a project I want to have a go at today because it's a nice day, the sun's shining, and as you can see, I've sort of fussed together a bit of a canopy. I want to make into a boat tent, ready for the spring and the summer. So what I've done, I've coupled together a couple of old poles I've got, and I've bent some steel camping poles and put them into the rollick holes each side. And the idea is now I'm going to drill these, pot rivet them. I could weld them. I might, it depends what I want. It depends what happens because it's not the best welding stuff. This is galvanized, so it's going to spit and probably make holes in it. And at the top you can see that I've got a different one. I've got a 4-way, so you've got another one coming out here, which then allows me to even bring the tent further back over here and then to connect another pole to the front. And I'll show you this as I'm going along. The first thing to do, let's see if we can pot rivet these little buttes. Okay, I'm going to go side on. I think just about there will do it. Am I blocking you? I probably am. Hold on. I'm going to use, if they're big, if they're too big, I'll change them. Where are we? Some stainless steel. Oh, I think I need a bigger drill. And I've got to make sure that'll fit through. Yes, it will. Okay, back in a sec. I just give it a bit more jiggery pokery and it works. Whoops, I've got you balanced, that's the trouble. Alright, okay. Now for these stainless steel ones you have to use one of these quite powerful, see him? Yeah, he's quite a beast. Excuse me, sorry. One more should do it. Oh, no. I hope it's not pulling it through, but we'll see. There we go. And if I tap that round with an hammer round, it should just take the shape of that, and that should be fine. I'm putting it on the side because if I put it here or anything, I don't want the cloth or the material to catch on that. So that's one done. Here we go, should be the last one. Nope. This one. Yes. And then with these, if you tip it upside down, that comes the old rivet. And that is upside. I don't think there's any more to go in there really, that should be fine. Okay, so this, you've probably seen this boat before, it's plastic, which is, they say it's unsinkable. We will see. It's a unique bit of kit actually, and you can see it's almost like a, if you look underneath, it's like got two skids, so you can beach this very easily as well. That's the idea. I got a 30-litre tank. I'll show you the rest in a sec. I'll show you the rest. So I'm going to take all the cover off. Also, we've got to make sure that this is totally collapsible, so it's almost like putting up a tent. So there's the other ones I bought, exactly the same as them, except they got an extra one on it. These are internal diameter 25mm. What you need to do is find your poles first and then match your poles with your plastic connectors. I will put a link in the description down below where I got these from. These are off eBay. They come from China, but they were pretty quick actually. They did come in about a couple of weeks, so I was quite chuffed with that. So you need to order yourself how many you need, and then I've got these to go at the end there, because I need one there, one at the back here, and then I think I need 2 of these, and that's the idea. So putting this in together like that, it means that then these are now removable. So I'll pull that out of there. I need to, I can do that, hold on 2 seconds if I can do this. So the idea is, oh, he's stiff. That's it. And I'll show you how I'm going to, because they're going to get worn a little bit, and I'm going to show you. So here we go. So we've got that one. I don't know if you can see this, can we? So it's a good fit, but it's still, it's, you know, well, once it's on, it's on. But I want to keep it in place, sort of not permanently, but when we're camping and whatnot. So if I show you now, if you come with me, and I'll show you exactly how I'm going to drill a hole through here, through the pole as well, probably through the side actually, through the side. And let me just show you what I'm going to use. Come on. Right. Right, so we follow the pole along. D-clips. They're called something or other. I'm not too sure exactly what they're called, but yeah, the idea is you take that off. I've ordered some of these, so pops through there. Well, whatever way. Sorry, I got one-handed here. You get the picture anyway. So yeah, and then you sort of stretch it over the top. Oh, there we go. Anyway, yeah, that's what we're going to use, these D-clips. Okay, that's it. That's that simple. Number one on. I'm going to tap them now as well, and then I've got to get a pole long enough to go to the front of the boat. And because I'm going to need to extend the pole, so if I put one end in there and the other end it's not going to reach, you'll see the distance is quite short. It's about 18 inches short, that end. So what I'm going to do is drill I've got another piece of tent pole which I found, cut it down. I'm going to put it in there sort of like halfway, and I'm going to drill a hole and pop rid of that. On the other end I will not be doing that because I want to take the pole out. So on the other end I'll have one of those D clips that I've shown you before. Make sure you got plenty. Oh, there we go. I've already got that. That's great. Remember, I'm not going all the way through, so I'm not going to damage anything. I did find a better drill bit. It fits quite snug. There we go. Oops. Come out. Come on. I could put one on the other side. I wanted to make it extra strong. Probably a slightly different up because it'll hit that one as well, but we'll see. So now I should be able to join 2 poles together and then measure it. So that's what I've done. Did both. Big difference. That's absolutely solid now. I'm just going to tap that. Okay, so by the power of guesswork, I've actually cut 2 more poles, approximately, what are they, 24 inches long. Right, let's see what happens. Okay, so I've measured it so it's right, but of course that's not going to fit, no way. So now what I've got to do is I've got to cut a triangle. I'm going to have to guess this again. It's all guesswork. I cut a triangle out of each one identically and then bend it down so it forms a straight leg. So this will come here, then this will bend straight. So I will show you all this. So yep, here we go. Let's have a go at guessing and cutting. Okay, so the two front stays, I've cut a triangle. You can see it's a bit crude. I used a grinder, and I'll stitch weld these now. I'll just tack them. I'll push them together a bit further, and you can see that the angle they're at, that they'll sit at the front of the boat, quite square really. So I just took a piece out, and a triangle piece out, and then just bent them gently so they don't crack. As you can see, the crease is okay, and then I'll just stitch weld. There we go. So okay, for guesswork, they're pretty good. I know the welding's a little bit pigeon poo. This is galvanized, so but if you look, they're pretty accurate. Okay. That's not far off. Let's go and see what it looks like on the front of the boat. Okay, what do you think? Honest opinions, please. Look at that. That's a pretty good guess, wasn't it? Let me just show you what I've done. So I'll probably have a couple of joints in here. Let's just make it so it's more collapsible. And this will come forward a bit. I've pushed it back a little, slightly a little bit. So there we go. So you could have this open and sleep on the boat. Actually, that's what I'm thinking of doing. This is the idea. So so far, yeah. See, we're a bit back. We're sort of leaning back a bit, which is fine. So there is some scope to go forward. Let's see if I can do that now. Okay, so we're pretty well parallel, pretty well. Don't forget, I'll have those D clips which will hold it all together as well. And that's what I wanted to do, finish on the front of the boat just there. And I'm going to drill 2 holes, not all the way through, just enough to these just to sit in. I'm impressed. So this is part 1 of sort of the tent boat build. Tent, yeah. Tell me what you think. I've got another piece to go on the back here. I don't know what I'm going to use for ideas. Some link maybe onto the engine, maybe just one leg, so we've got a flap here so you can get in, so just have one support coming from there down, and then I'm sure I can figure something out. Yeah, so if you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up and like, that would be great. Notification bell, subscribe button and notification bell for all upcoming videos. Take care, and we'll definitely catch you in the next one.